Hi there, this is Minutes Worthey, and we are going to give you a brief scientific knowledge about coronavirus. In our show, History of Pandemics, we sort of suffer pain, illness, and dead bodies. And the coronavirus is not different. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Okay, let's start. Why is coronavirus called the COVID-19? In simple terms, COVID-19 stands for CO corona, VI virus, D disease, and 19 is 2019, the year that the virus first had coronavirus disease of 2019. Let's know more about this virus. Coronavirus belongs to Coronavidae family, a large family of viruses which is frighteningly expanding. Scientists have known of human coronavirus since 1916. The International Committee for Taxonomy of Viruses has approved the naming of more than 40 coronaviruses. However, coronavirus recognition spread among global population late. In 2003, SARS coronavirus outbreak at China and Hong Kong. In 2012, MERS coronavirus Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, and Republic of Korea. In 2020, coronavirus became household name all over the world. Scientists know a great deal about human coronaviruses, but we don't know it all. The COVID-19 outbreak has brought the number of identified coronaviruses that infect humans to 7. 4 of these are community acquired and have circulated through human population continually for a very long time. The other 3, SARS coronavirus, MERS coronavirus, SARS coronavirus 2, appear to have jumped to the human population more recently. Worryingly, these 3 result in high mortality rates. Most of these viruses infect animals. All coronaviruses are zoonotic. They start off in animals and can then be passed on to humans. Following mutation, recombination, and adaptation, the 7 human coronaviruses have been reported to use both domestic and wild mammals as intermediate and amplifying hosts. Once they transition into humans, they'll be able to spread from person to person even before any symptoms appear. This explains how could it spread incredibly fast like that. And what makes this outbreak so different? Unlike the flu, there is no known treatment or vaccine, and little is known about this virus. It's more lethal than the flu and hits the elderly and those with underlying conditions very hard. The common clinical picture of COVID-19 is not fully known. Common symptoms include fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath. Other symptoms may include fatigue, tiredness, muscle pain, diarrhea, sore throat, loss of smell, and abdominal pain. Reported illness have ranged from very mild to severe, including illness that resulting in death. While information so far suggested that most COVID-19 illness are mild, an early report external icon out of China found that serious illness in 16% of people who were infected. Center for Disease Control and Prevention Morbidity and Mortality weekly report showed that looking at severity of the disease among COVID-19 patients in the United States by age group found that 80% of deaths were among adults 65, with the highest percentage of severe outcomes occurring in people 85 years and older. People with serious medical conditions also seem to be at higher risk of developing severe COVID-19 outbreak. This very short episode is an introduction to the coming one, in which we are going to discuss the most recent updates about coronavirus. Wait us.